Well, good morning, Monday morning, new week. No doubt it'll be a crazy week. Um, we can hope. Prayer points. I've made a list here. I'll be referring to them as I share. Pris and Ellie and Cheryl and the three mothers with their children made it fine to Rovno. We're grateful for that. They're in a territory that is, from what I understand, is being used as a refugee gathering center, and then the people who go there are being sent on to Germany or Poland. Today, the ladies with their children are going to Germany to a church. Please pray that that would be a good situation. There are different kinds of churches. There are living churches and dead churches, and it would be wonderful if that church was living. There is another option for them if it is not a good situation. Just pray for wisdom for those three ladies and their children, please. Also, Pris, Ellie, and Cheryl, they don't know whether to stay there or leave, or go to... there's just a few different options. They understand that the ladies at this center are they could use a hand. Maybe they'll do that. Just by the way, if you wanted to look up Ellie, what does she call herself? Elizabeth Golan. She started a YouTube channel just to keep people abreast of what they're doing, and introduce herself. I guess I'm going to be looking at that too. You can keep in touch with what they're doing through her. What else can you pray for? I'm guessing that most people who pray understand that there are a lot of poor Russian soldiers who are here, who don't want to be here, and who reluctantly carrying out orders. I pray that this will be a humbling thing for them. Pray for God's mercy on their lives as they go back, as they perhaps surrender. That they would be somehow drawn towards God because of what they've done and what's gone on here. God can have mercy on their souls through this. The Ukrainian guys just the same. This period of uncertainty and stress and fear for them who are on the front lines. It just has such potential. Pray that the gospel would be shared there. Pray for Andre. Andre is a guy who baptized, I think it was last year. I'm not sure how quickly time has flown. Maybe it was a year and a half ago. But Andre's on the front lines. He says he's with God. He's doing well. Pray for his witness and also his safety. Pray that as we take in more people, we actually were expecting a large group last night, but they didn't come in. Same old story. We get people who just show up. We get lots of people who call and then never show up. Pray that we'd love those people well. Meeting with a guy this morning about that. And yesterday I met with a guy who did who is kind of in charge of the block posts around Rezhishiv, the guard posts, and it was a chance meeting, and he's an interesting fellow, and he has our number, and if anybody comes in from the north normally, they'll be coming in from Kiev direction, then he'll be calling us if they need a place to stay. They don't know where to go. Mitya is out and about looking for supplies. He's traveling around about 80 kilometers away from Rezhishiv this morning. He should be there already, or on the way. Pray for his continued wisdom as we bring in more supplies. that God would guide him and also keep him safe. We're going to be heading into a period of colder temperatures during the night and during the day. I think at night I sort of it's going to get down to -7 or -8. So yeah, pray that he'd be kept safe on the roads and be successful. He's driving a truck that has summer tires on it rather than winter tires, which is not great. Wherever there's no ice on the roads, that's fine. Yeah, so that truck might go out of business soon. And for myself, I'm kind of feel like I'm doing much better now than I was yesterday and the day before, when I realized that I needed to send Dilly and the girls, the foreign girls in particular, out. Just as a precautionary measure, I guess. That, and also to accompany the girls who are leaving and their children, and help with that and give them a bit more security there. Anyway, I'm now that the decision has been made, I'm feeling better about it. I was so torn. Anyway, just pray that I'd be effective, productive, loving, wise. I feel the responsibility. I recognize it's time to be more autocratic than less autocratic, which is not in my nature. It's not something I'm used to. But it's definitely a time for that. So autocratic and deeply loving. So thank you very much for watching this. 7 minutes. Oh dear, I ramble.